increase my well, I, if I remain quiet, then I'll hop in and see if I can't boost myself up a little bit. But I might get a little louder as we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe. Play it by ear.
Yeah. All right. So the goal today is to get our guys in position to do a dungeon next time.
Correct.
Does that sound good? Okay. So that'll be the goal. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to streaming. All right. Cool.
You're still under the Dark Souls category.
Yeah, I'm still having some trouble with that restream stuff.
You can go into Twitch manually and set the category just from your homepage thing.
Can I? Okay.
Yeah, and it won't affect the restream. I just did that for myself.
Yeah, I'm not seeing how to do it right off the bat, so I'll get the bugs worked out as we go. Not too worried about it. It's not like there's going to be a whole bunch of.
It should be like in your creator dashboard. There should be a big purple button under your like stream where it says live. It says edit stream details, and then there's just stream category, and then hit save.
All right, we'll see if that makes any difference. All right, we'll see.
It did.
All right, cool.
I seen the update.
Makes any difference?
It did.
All right. Well, I am.
Where are you?
I was high. I am out. What's the name of that?
Oh, I logged out up by the crystal, so that's where I'm currently standing.
Yeah, I'm in Summerford Farms. Are you?
Yeah, I'm by the big crystal in Summerford's farm.
Okay. All right. So where are we going?
First things first, invite the party. Alright. Do you have the washed up quest active?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Then let's get that done.
All right, cool.
Did you already get the guy that was over here with the bubble?
No, I have not talked to him yet.
Alright. He should be over here somewhere.
Yeah, see him. Walther. Is he a human?
No, he's one of the Scottish people.
He looks human to me.
Well, he's laying down on my screen because we're trying to wake up the people slacking, and he's one of the Scottish people.
Oh, speak with the slacking yeoman. Oh, okay. Well, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. All right, I've talked to this dude, and it won't let me click off of him.
Which one are you clicked on?
I clicked on a guy named Walther. Ugh.
Yeah, that should be the guy then. Just speed through his dialogue and he should be done.
One of these times, this stream is gonna go according to plan.
He should be the only one that you can talk to in this area. Because I'm trying to click
Yeah,
on now.
he's just a skinny dude over here. It's I can't talk to the.
Is he alternated then? Like, is it just?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, either way, it should just progress your quest and then we can move on.
Okay. Well, right. You're you're right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day of doing Staelrin's chores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. So remember the human guys are country bumpkins.
Oh, definitely.
I got him done. Is there another person to talk to? I have to talk.
No. Did it not mark?
One of 5 slacking yeomen.
Yeah, because you just completed that one. Now we gotta find the other guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm just.
Beating up on a tiny mushroom child.
Yeah. I'm warming up my summonings.
Oh, here's the dude out here.
He's the one we're looking for, then. Is he a Lalafell on your screen, or is he someone else?
Yeah, it looks like a Lalafell. Is it a male or a female? I can't tell. I was gonna try
I don't know.
a Jersey girl for a female.
I thought the Catwomen were the Jersey girls.
No, those are the Valley girls.
Oh.
So the Valley girls are from California. The Jersey girls are from Jersey.
And the difference is where, besides geographically?
About 2,000 miles. But I haven't practiced my Jersey girls, so I can't tell if they're female or male. So I'm just gonna if we come across a Lalafell and they do not have facial hair, I'm gonna assume they're a female.
I don't know any Lalafell with facial hair that actually pronounced.
And I haven't done it. I haven't done it yet. The Jersey girl are like the little goblin females in WoW. You remember how they talk?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess at what I had for breakfast. That's not a very good Jersey girl.
Not at all. That's a very masculine Jersey girl.
I'm working on it. Okay, it's a work in progress.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're definitely fine.
What did he? Oh, it is a male. All right, so the male Lalafells are wise guys. Okay, like Joe Pesci. All right, so I'm gonna say he ate breadsticks. Whoa, God! How'd you know? It's my breath, ain't it? It probably smells like pudding as the food tastes. Well, I know why you're here. I just as soon get some real food in me. But I ain't one to reject a summons from the captain. I'll work on it. I gotta watch some more Joe Pesci movies. All right, now which way are we going now? So I've got.
You gotta look for.
All of them?
Yeah, you gotta talk to all 5 of them and then report back.
No, but have you talked to all 5 of them?
Nope. I only talked to the 2 that you have so far.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I guess you're heading toward where one of the guys is hanging out, right?
Yeah, each one of these orange circles of washed up has a guy in there somewhere.
Oh, the orange circles. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least I think they're orange.
All right. It may Aramis. Were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? You did wanton slaughter. You bet your bosom I did, lass. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I'll have to be satisfied taking my axe to the trees. Okay, 3 of 5. Ah, Phil.
There's really no wrong answers with these guys.
I know.
So I don't even get the point of like the multiple choice.
It makes you feel like it.
Oh, the immersions.
This is well, this is a human guy. So, Stalrin sent you. And what you reckon I say to that? Work is for the weak and witless.
I have saucier seeds to sow.
Damn right. I didn't get where I am by taking gruff from any glorified gardeners, but I suppose I could see what he wants to get him off my back. Let's see. What are we doing? Fighting these guys?
I guess. I'm trying to cast the Ruby Ruin, but I ran out of the timer. Because they kept killing off the one guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm running Summoner right now. Wait, we don't have time for this. Run away.
Why am I not? My guy's not attacking them anymore anyways. Okay, they turned around. Severin. Is another human? Yeah, he looks human. Hi, I'm Severin. The old man's errand girl, right? Errand girl now? Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride on out. Okay, he doesn't like us any.
Yeah, he's quite moody.
I feel like I'm in an episode, or I'm in an episode of Gunsmoke, having to do all of these country hick voices.
That was a good show.
Oh yeah, I used to watch it when I was a little kid all the time.
Do we need to get you back to the nursing home?
No, I'm doing all right, Sonny. Come on, what are you talking about? They still show Gunsmoke on TV. And
yeah, I know. How do you think I watched it?
You cannot tell how old I am by saying I used to watch Gunsmoke when I was a kid.
I thought you were watching it when it was airing.
Alright, so this guy's the guy who sounds like Arnold. So you continue to impress, lass. Well, all but Severin are accounted for.
The tiny crystallized manifestations of...
It's no fault of your own. He's squirmed out. I've let the worm wiggle through my fingers more times than I can count. screen's doing a weird thing. Is your screen like phasing?
No.
It's like blurring and then coming back. That's weird. But
Oh, did you turn in the complete the quest then? Like it's doing its like little title card thing?
no, I'm just reading the.
Oh, then I don't know. Maybe it's your age showing again.
My computer is as old as I am, is what you're saying, huh?
Yeah, I was watching Gunsmoke when I was a kid too.
But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. All right, completed. I just lost all my audio. Testing, testing.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
All right, are we getting his next?
Of course, we gotta keep getting all these like main scenarios to unlock the dungeons, and we have. If you want to get to the unlock the dungeon at least today in the time frame that you have set aside, we need to just kind of almost just focus the main scenario, no side questing.
Okay, we'll do that. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on the charlatan Severin. Even though I am full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tell of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be at the least surprised if that were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Malgood. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot. So be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Alright, well, let's go find that guy and see what he's up to.
Nice. My mouse keeps like double clicking, so it's like I'm getting through the dialogue a lot faster than you're reading through it. So it's like I'll just go off to the side and hit sit. Emote. I don't think it's really that big of a problem since you're reading them out. It's just I'm just gonna set on the off to the side.
You'll at least find out what I'm saying, or what he wants from the reading.
Yes. You're my own personal Audible narrator.
I am. So about my rates.
You gotta take that up with HR.
Okay. Oh, what did he do?
He looked at me funny.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've been playing Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and you just kind of kill everything you see in sight to get like XP going. So it's just force of habit at the moment.
Oh, okay. I can't get used to the fact that you don't loot bodies in this game.
It's weird, isn't it?
I keep trying to click on them.
This game is so much different than the Pantheon, where it's like you're struggling to click it. It's because it's almost like EverQuest struggle of looting bodies.
Bloody hells! I'm up the straits without a paddle. Okay, that's all he had to say.
You gotta use the emote /doubt on him to get him to actually progress the story.
Can I just type that in the chat and she'll do it?
Yep.
Okay. What's this now? Stalin sent you out for the oranges? Huh. So the old bugger had known all this time. Arg. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue me mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over there yonder by the bonfire. So now we got to.
We're being land pirate. We're being bandits right now. We're gonna go mess up some goblin people.
Okay. Where are them goblins? Where are them gobos?
I'm tanking.
I know you're DPSing because I'm not even getting the.
I'm every role except healer right now.
Yeah. Okay, so we're talking to Sozai.
I'm just talking to them all rapidly because all they really say, if I remember right, is just like, "Thanks for saving my hide. I owe you one."
If you hadn't come along, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. I owe you one. We've gotten away myself if not for Severin shoving me aside. Oh, Severin's not turning out to be a
Yeah, he's a good guy. I swear. You know, he had a relapse of pirating days.
Severin sent you. Ha! The way he flew out of there, I was sure he sold us down the river. Yeah, that's what you get for trusting him.
He just had a relapse. It's okay.
Okay. Is he a misunderstood villain?
Yeah, he's a misunderstood villain, and he also had some of those weird herbs that you had to deliver at the start.
Oh, okay. You saved me mates. And for that, I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you the sack cause of the cut of your jib. Take it to Osney and send him my regards. The cut of our jib. Huh?
Actually, he was a part of a former pirate crew before he joined like this one that became farmers. So he's actually relevant to getting us our first dungeon.
Okay.
Because we're actually taking out his old crew for the first dungeon.
Double dealing. So Osine.
So a little bit of spoilers there for you.
Well, thanks a lot.
Well, it's really not that relevant because this is just the starting city's
Yeah.
questline. Because like if we were to come in from a different city, we wouldn't get to know this story. So they'd just be random pirates.
You can spoil stuff for me. I don't care. Oh, is this another Humi? A Humi? What are they called in this game? I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't play human in any game that offers fantasy races.
Okay. What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms, as scheduled. Ha! There's the first time for everything.
I think I only ever play human in MMOs or fantasy games, so I can look like a hobo.
Right. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only thing not here are those bagmen. I don't miss them one bit. Here's Stalwin's payment in full. With you, I can trust I'll reach it. It'll reach him. Okay. How come I'm running faster than you are?
You got that high ping going?
The higher your ping, the faster your character can run.
Have you never played a PvP game where people had the high ping and they're like teleporting around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
We used to call it ghosting.
Yeah.
I played this when I first got on. God, I'm gonna start talking like those country guys. When I first started playing online games, I was playing a game called X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. And whenever you got a hold of a guy with a really high ping, you could it was a flight sim, and you could drop in behind him and start pounding him with lasers, and he would just keep flying. It wouldn't even hurt him.
Not when I started like my first like online like game kind of PvP was the like the chivalry games, I think it was called, where you're like the medieval knights and you're running around with like those weapons.
Uh-huh.
And so when a guy would have high ping, he was just teleporting and like his weapon was never swinging at you. So you just kind of had to take a guess on like what weapon type he was holding to parry him.
Uh-huh.
I got actually pretty good at that one.
And try to guess when to parry as well, because
Yeah.
his weapon moving.
Or the other ones where it's like then he was to be like teleporting around, so it's like you think you're fighting him, but it's like you're fighting like an after image.
Yeah. Fighting ghosts. You're back in one piece. That's a relief. How did you fare, my good? Here's your Sacco Gill.
I like how you figured out how to read your character's name between this stream and last.
Yeah, it's experience. It's experience.
It's your new married name, right?
It's that gamer experience.
I thought it was just you were getting used to your married name.
Oh, okay. Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, all right. Though, I'll be telling you false if I claim I had not held out more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those godforsaken goblets. You do well to mind yourself around that two-guild cheat. If he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. Let's see, one. Okay, I have to get that.
I just imagine coming across like a dragon later on in like a dungeon or something. He's like, "Hey, it's my partner, Malagud."
Yeah, right.
The next main quest is right behind him.
Oh, there we go. Oh, this is an old feller. Wristbands, collars. Blast! At this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had black loam, just a bit could send our stalks soaring. How do I say that name?
Rotwilda.
Rotwida. Okay. I bet Rotwida knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. All right.
That was my best guess at how to say the name.
It was good as mine. That was as good as mine.
I swear half the names are them just like fumbling their keyboards around and go, "Yep, that sounds like a name."
They are. Get your 5-year-old toddler to type out a word.
Yeah, like with the random like apostrophe in the middle of somewhere too.
Yeah. Now this does look like a...
Did you just see that jump? I landed perfectly on the fence.
Oh, did you? No. I jumped past you.
Yeah, I did the jump to get over the fence, but I perfectly landed like feet on the fence.
Nice. Oh, here's another Scottish loss. That Gurkint got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind that you don't get trampled upon by the aurochs that dwell there. Cookpot. I was thinking, never mind. Once you've 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Frey Wall at Tilp's Rest. He'll know what to do. Okay, going to put cookpot.
Yep.
I thought she wanted us to go back up to the farm and raid the larder. Where we going?
Trying to figure out where we're going, actually.
I've got an orange arrow that's pointing off to the west.
Yeah, I do too. I was just trying to figure out There it is. Yeah. See, I'm struggling with like trying to identify which circle is which on the map because it's colorful and I don't do well on that. So it was a bit confusing there.
Hey, these guys are attacking.
Got too close. You looked pretty. Aren't you honored?
No, I'm not.
Oh. They like those red eyes that would scare anyone through a bush.
Oh.
Alright, let's continue on.
I didn't even see those guys standing under there.
Yeah, they're along the riverbank, look. There's a
Yeah.
whole camp right here.
Yeah, I see the camp now, but
I'm gonna try to provoke one because I'm one away from the hunting log.
okay.
Okay, I got 2. We could take this whole camp out. I'll just tank.
Okay. There's only 2 more left.
It'd be a never-ending fight because they rapidly respawn.
Okay.
They're pretty fast on the respawns.
Not necessarily a good grinding spot, though.
You're better off just doing quests or running like a dungeon or what they call the Palace of the Dead. For
Okay.
if you don't want to do grinding, it rewards more XP.
Oh yeah, I ran by this place the other day.
We all ran by this place the other day.
Those things
You actually come in here if you want to get like a hunting log for one of the other classes, because you want to take out these wounded ones. I can't remember which class it was. I think it might have been the Marauder, I think.
This black loam looks suspiciously like poop.
What? No.
I will hand it to them. The only RPG that I've ever played through that didn't make you dig through poop has been Elder Scrolls Online. They have never made us dig through poop.
Yeah.
Wow, this game.
Well, to be fair, in this game though, we're not recognized as heroes quite yet. We're still starting out.
It doesn't matter. They still making you dig through poop.
Yeah, that's true.
And WoW makes you do it multiple times.
What was the PlayStation game? Like White Knight Chronicles, I think it was. And they don't make you dig through it either.
Oh, they don't? Okay. Well, good for them.
Well, it's shut down, but you can still play it single player though. Because it was back on the PlayStation 3.
Oh, gotcha.
We weren't digging through poop. We were digging through desolate dirt.
Arg! Even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. That's quite the alliteration there, guy. But A bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam is not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? Oh, don't tell me, Gurkent and Rotwind.
Oh, it's that rich man's coffee where they have it like the monkeys or elephants eat it and then dig it out of the poop. Yep, we dug their poop.
That's right. Neglected to mention where black loam comes from. I think we figured it out on our own, dude. Well, surely you figured it out on your own from the glutton stench. It comes from the Orc's lair, of all places. Well, why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you.
You know, it's gross. Considering this is a main quest line. Not even a side quest. It's just a main one having you dig through poop.
Of course they're gonna put it on there. They're gonna put you in your place, whether you like it or not. Knives. Oh, I get another book. Confounded pirates. They know nothing of tilling, only killing, stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hand that feeds them, the mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself. If I hadn't sworn to Stalwyn that I wouldn't fight no more. So, I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. Okay, so back to that camp that we just decimated a second ago.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I'll just get all their attention and we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Just keep me healed. We're doing good. Up one wanted to leave.
Yeah, I got it.
There was no reason to pull them all, by the way.
Yeah, but where's the fun in not doing that?
We gotta get that bloodbath achievement going.
That's right.
One last guy.
Alright, so where's the stuff we gotta get?
We already collected it. You get it from killing them.
Oh, just killing them automatically? Okay.
Yep. The auto loot.
Body.
Well, even I got the mushroom guy trying to kill me now.
These guys are, for being so cutesy, they sure are vicious.
I think I stepped on his toe because he had like a silver of health missing.
I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Here's your farm tool back, sir. Ah, good to see the tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than I could say for Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. Couldn't care less if the wastrel won't work. But when he consorts with cold cut purses to take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Stalwyn ought to know what sort of scallywags he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you?
Another runback quest. Wow.
What was the word we were supposed to take to Stalwyn? Scallywag?
Yes. Well, he's a former pirate, so I think if we just, like, enunciate, like, arg, you know, that he'll eventually get the meaning. Our scallywag, plunder!
Our scallywag plunder the plunder the
Yeah.
the mizzen mast. Oh, I see.
Oh, I get the gist of it. So he has betrayed us, has he?
Like all those jokes about Lassie, where Lassie would just bark a couple of times, and you'd go, "What? Bandits have stolen $1 million and hidden it underneath the stairs in an old abandoned house?"
All I can think of is like the ghost stories dub where like the kid and the cat, like the kid goes, and he's like, yeah, the cat goes, oh, I get it, they're in trouble.
You're right. Pirates making off with our tools. Freywar did well to not to take the matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. Looks like I need a book.
I'm gonna take the book actually, because the weapon they're offering is worse than what I have now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me see if I've got some upgrades to... Ooh, wow, I got a whole bunch of upgrades.
Because my weapon came from the level 10 quest, class quest.
Hmm.
And this was a level 9 quest, main story quest.
Cool. Hey, check out my hoodie.
Oh, looking fancy.
Orange are sticking out.
I think you can actually put the hood down in like your character's options, so you can have like the hood up or down.
I like the hood. I'll keep it.
Oh, I was just thinking like Obi-Wan style. Ah,
I've come to expect a great deal from you, lass, and you've never once let me down. Yet, what I'd ask of you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Of course. Cutscene time. It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with the scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheme and scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in the manner that he does when he's up to no good. Now, he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I heard words with him, he didn't look defiant as much as hunted. I can't help thinking that he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So, I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag him back here before it's too late.
maybe trouble found him. His past caught up to him.
Maybe so. The ungrateful little girl bites me every chance he gets, but I can't. This is definitely a prodigal son story here, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Gerwidya at the Atherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he's headed.
Do you remember what the Atherite is?
Yeah, this big crystal thing up here.
Yeah.
Don't see nobody.
Look over by the wood chopping area.
Oh, there we are. Yeah. Nothing that passes through these gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sods. Said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up and snip whatever it was I had pickled their brains. If you hide the idle swine, if you find the idle swine, be sure to give him a cuff around the ear for me, will you?
So we gotta give him an earring. Got it.
Yep. Okay, intercept Severin and his henchmen in Woad Whisper Canyon.
Do you see this guy or this character's name right here?
Looks like we're going west again.
We're westward bound.
To the west, young man or young women.
Manifest destiny awaits.
That's right. We're going north. I'm glad it's daylight. Too often when I play these games in the evening, it's dark on the server as well.
It's always raining for me. No matter what I like, no matter when I play, it always seems to be raining.
Raining.
It's kind of like in Minecraft, where it's like no matter what I would try to do, it was always just raining.
Mm-hmm.
But now I don't play Minecraft, and then when I play Ark Survival, it's raining. And then I got a raptor up my butt because it wants to eat me.
Right. Oh, here's one of his boys. Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done.
Was it Doug Dimmadome? Honor the
The what?
Doug Dimmadome.
Yeah.
Very Odd Parents.
Claiming to take the lads out for a drink, only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. I don't know. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready. But the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. All right, I'll help them. Uh-oh, what are these,
The water sprite.
water spirits, huh? Aramis.
I'm giving this guy AIDS.
No, you're aiding.
What's the difference? I'm giving him aid.
There's a lot of difference. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did me.
I think your mind's in the gutter a little bit.
Or the sorry bastards are in there are done for. No, I just know your mindset by now.
Oh, that's not good.
I still can't do the.
We gotta drop party to do this because it's an instance.
Jersey girl, huh?
We gotta drop party because it's an instance.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick you out of the party. You weren't helpful enough. Not enough. You were wearing not good gear.
Severin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! Okay, so proceed. So I guess these guys are going to help us, huh?
Who knows?
A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin. Ugh. Ugh. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Oh, there's two big green girls.
They're the muscle mommies.
Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the servant believers twice. You will not do so a third time. Ho there, blackguards! Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable, honorless wretch. Your life is all you have left. And what the store may be, we shall take it. Hey, there's a dude hiding over there.
Imagine if he was some type of villain hiding over there.
Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble soul, stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Is he raising the oh, okay, he's making a golem. Okay, so
You gotta fight the golem.
oh, that's okay. I got him.
Are you winning?
I think so.
Did you use your addle spell for damage over time? He's winning or not? He's focusing. He's hard focusing. He's focusing so hard. Oh no. I closed out my restream chat.
Energy drained him.
What?
That energy drained him.
Nice.
That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Yeah, well, your hoodie's cooler than mine. Uh-oh, here's Valley Girl. The snake slithered away. Oh my gosh. I'm only glad he didn't. he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Meow. She always shows up too late. Oh, we're gonna have another dream. You can probably hear what they're saying with them cat ears. Those pirates do not do not belong to any of the known Lomincian factions. Whom do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But The timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge of Sahag and Cobalt activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? Meow. 12 help us.
I'm glad you remember the meow.
They should prove so. I really need to practice my Valley Girl. It's Valley Girl's hard. Limsa would be hard pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence now.
Alright.
I shall find my evidence by staring at the water. The sea continues to rise. Oh, I forgot what her name was. So she was saying all of that. while the lesser moon continues to fall. Oh my gosh. Meow. And Ilum by Ilum, the world becomes even more unlike itself. It is a Lewis. It was as how do you say this name? Lewisoi foretold. It is as Lewisoi foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundaries between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals, meow. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side, meow. She's freaking me out by looking like directly at me. Never did the creed of Charlatan ring more true. I gotta work on her voice.
Well, you got a long game ahead of you to figure that out.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna be an expert at these accents or these voices by the time I get done. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Aether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlatan seem commonplace, meow. That's a little bit better, Valley Girl. Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today, the Maelstrom officially makes the Great Hole in the Sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. Don't take the flower, it's a trap. So am I seeing her memory or something? Wait.
Yes.
A disturbance in the etheric flow? But whence does it emanate? Oh my gosh, meow. Seasong Grotto, perhaps? So I guess that's where she met us. Because we were in Seasong Grotto, right?
I don't think so.
That's not where we fought we found that little crystal.
Were we? You're asking names on the, or half the characters are just randomly pushing buttons here.
Yeah. What have we here? Can you walk? Meow. Oh, it's Severin. "'Tis I. Regrettably, no. He eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. Meow." "You collapse from your exertions. Gag me with a spoon. Are you suitably recovered? Meow." Severin here has apprised me of all that has transpired. His account sheds some light upon how you can be attacked by a golem, by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates have no hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. Meow. But then these tattooed wretches are no commonplace pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. Meow. But first, I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. Gag me with a spoon. I said, be a stupid babysitter. I dare say Stelrin will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation. But I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Meow. Oh, this lady talks forever. Ah,
Yep. Welcome to cutscenes.
he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Yishtola. Yeah, we've already met. We met in the cave. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the aether in the hope that it might offer up some clue of our predicament. Meow. I'd say I owe you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem, uh, forgive me. Mayhaps we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Meow. Until our paths next cross. Farewell. Meow. Got dark really quick.
You've been in a cutscene for a while.
These people talk too much.
Reading practice.
I know, man. I'm gonna read by at least a 4th grade level by the time I get done with just getting to the part where we can get into a dungeon.
Maybe even get a 5th grade one if you focus hard enough.
Well, let's not get our hopes up.
Let's not get too far-fetched here.
That's right. That would be like thinking that I'm gonna beat another boss the next time I play Dark Souls.
I mean, you very well could.
Come on, let's be realistic here.
That's true.
I don't even know where the next boss is.
The depths.
Oh, is it in the depths? Okay.
Yeah, there's one down there. Called the Gaping Dragon. I have jokes ready for when you get there.
Okay. I just got through trying to fight that red dragon. That did not go well. Now you want me to fight another one already, huh?
Well, you don't. Well, Gaping Dragon's an actual boss with a health bar.
Okay.
I was just trying to get you to shoot the tail off so you could grab the weapon. More than anything. So I think you would actually have fun with that weapon, because it technically is a plus 10, because you can only get it to plus 5 when you upgrade it.
Uh-huh.
And as you know, plus 15 is the max.
Oh, right.
So it starts off as like a quote-unquote plus 10. With a pretty cool ability.
Okay. Arnold. Lo, I knew you'd return. Y'shtola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too. The lot of them sporting the shame-haunted expression. It's me is who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagin. 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but fish-backed flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the Reavers have never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Lomensians. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long around here, and word soon spread all the way back to the sea.
You know, you think a pirate sea, and he wants to escape and hide from these pirates. Why would he still hang around a port town, like a harbor?
Right, you might want to go in. You might want to go inland a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit further, like Udall, like in the desert or something. You know, something where pirates generally don't want to go.
Yeah, right. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Oi, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talking of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. But that, be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crimes of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you here in Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, Stalrin. Aww. More dialogue. I owe you a debt too, Cora. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving me the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Badron what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And there's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I possibly can of you. Safe travels. Safe travels, lass. Back to... where'd I go? Where'd you go?
I'm down by the Chocobo Keep, because we have to go back to the city.
Back to Lominsa.
Yes.
Let's take a chocobo.
I think we're a couple quests out before they will put us on airships and go around to the other capital cities, and then we come back and we should get the.
Plays when you're riding the chocobos around.
I'll wait till you get. I like the music it plays on your own personal chocobo. Well, actually, I like the music it plays on the black chocobo, the fat black chocobo I have, but I can't get it on this character because it's only a single character mount, which I think is the stupidest thing in this whole game. Because I want like my Butterfingers mount too on this character. You know, it'd just be cool to ride around on. But no, it has to be a single character. Oh well.
Yep.
I was just saying though. Mounts do have good music. Like, they have varying music, I believe.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. I was ranting about the black fat chocobo I have on. I wish they would change it. I wish they would change it to an account-wide mount.
Oh, yeah, that
yeah.
fat bird you've got.
Oh, yeah. You can't even get those anymore. The only one you can really get is the fat yellow one.
Mm. Don't we have to go back over here and talk to the drowning wind?
Yeah, I'm just going to the aft castle since it's right outside the door. I don't want to talk to... I'm antisocial in this game. It may be online, but I don't want to be social with these NPCs.
Alright, well, I'll see you in the drown winch then. Pink-haired cat girls.
No better place to drown in a winch. Besides the cat girls.
How'd you get here so quick?
I told you, being antisocial is faster sometimes.
Is it? Oh yeah, he's got the pirate voice. Okay. Bloody hells. Life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Aye, but you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. Yellow Jackets, as ends out the punishment, is a good mate o' mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence for hanging to kill hauling. From hanging to keel hauling. Kindly gent that he is. Keel hauling's not much better.
I think he's making a joke.
I'm only jesting with ye. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, sounds to me like you done everything old Stelwyn asked o' ye and more, just to find me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. He made a bunch of money off of us. As for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench o' mine. Owed ye fancy keeping her company for a spell? With free room and board? Venturing's a trying business after all. Them as done rest the bones, don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And, take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for you, so make sure of it. Or make use of it. In rooms now available. Not that you'll have much time for lying around. What with all the levies you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention? I'm putting your name down for levies. Well, thanks, guy. What's a levy?
They're like side quest things you do to earn extra experience.
Okay, cool.
They're actually useful for like your crafting professions because they'll give you a lot of XP. For battle ones, they're next to worthless.
Okay. Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Mokri a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for you to do. Oh, and it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell you, if it turns out they had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 hells to pay. Proper bleeding reckoning. Perhaps that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. I can't wrap my tongue around all of these pirate sayings.
Oh, it's okay. You're about done with the pirate sayings.
Okay.
For now,
We'll
anyway.
have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Oh, she's happy. Recommendation list. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests, duties currently available in your area. Cool. There are a lot of little blue thingies around here.
Grab the next quest. It's the airlift, so we can go to other cities now and then get the dungeon.
Little blue Pikachus.
Carbuncles.
Oh, am I copyrighted? Am I stepping on some copyright infringement?
Yeah, it's Nintendo. They're a bit trigger happy with anything lately.
I need to believe that. All right. Sky High. Oi, do you fear Korra? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? Well then, I have an idea where you might be try it next. Aye, you heard o' the skylift out in middle Lonosia? If you've ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. It's that big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up the cliff face. Hard labor, that. And I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up odd jobs that no other bugger has time to deal with. Track down the head of the operation, bloke by the name of Workrit, and he'll be sure to put ye to work on a task or two. All right, Sky High. You're just like my other people that I play with. They always run off and leave me.
Oh.
Ride the lift to airship. Are we going to airship landing?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn around and you're vanished. Poof!
Well, we gotta go out to middle Enosia. That's all.
Hey, that's some snazzy armor there. I like it.
We still gotta go out to the middle of Nocia first and talk to that guy.
I don't have Middle Lenocia on by talking to this.
Well, you gotta talk to the blue crystal, remember?
I thought I had.
It's the blue crystal. The teleport around.
Okay, I'm in a place that I have no options.
You gotta leave the lift and go talk to the blue crystal.
Right, but I'm locked in here.
Talk to the lift guy.
What are we doing? Bulwark Hall then?
Whatever one will get you out of there so you can come back out
I've got two
towards...
options. I've got Drowning Winch, and I don't want to go back there.
Go back to the drowning winch. You gotta go back out to the... Like, where the Summerford Farms guy was. Because we gotta talk to that guy. Like, a guy out there. So it doesn't matter which one. You just gotta get out of the lift area. Because you're there too soon. You gotta do one more step. Or few. I was playing hide and seek.
Let's see if I can get out of here.
Yeah, you just talk to the lift guy and go to the drowning winch or the bulwark. That'll get you out.
Well, I'm in the winch, or I'm at the winch now, but
Find the exit door.
huh?
Find the exit door.
Well, there's lots of exit doors.
Well, then, if you pull up your map, there should be like a...
This place has 4 doors.
Well, pull up your map and look for the blue crystal. It shows up on the big map.
I know. Yeah, I had run out to the little There's a little crystal out there.
Yeah, you just click on the little crystal and you can come out to the middle.
Okay.
You'll learn one day. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, as long as you take your dementia pills after watching Gunsmoke.
A dementia. All right. They said going something about going out to, was it middle?
Yep, the middle. You know those, like, where you just fought that golem? That area.
Right.
Except you're coming down the other side, not into the canyon.
Okay, so I can go to Summerford Farms and then run to the west across
Yeah.
there. All right. Let's do that.
I'll meet you at the top of the stairs for that place, because I went down because hunting log where finishing mine was at the bottom of the stairs. So those crabs.
Oh yeah, while I'm here, I need to report to. I actually need to turn in my Arcanist Guild quest. Go ahead and do that real quick.
Alright. I was just gonna say do that off stream.
I'm just gonna turn it in. I'm not gonna get the next one. I'll take care of that later. Okay. Okay, so I'm heading. I went to the Zephyr Gate, so I'm heading north.
North. Yeah, just run north.
Okay.
I'm just staying and waiting. Run faster.
Yeah, I'm running as fast as I can. I even used my sprint.
Train for that marathon. Go, go, go.
I'm running faster than you are right now.
Run. Well, I'm the trainer. I got the little megaphone running behind you.
Okay.
You're pulling the tire, you know?
Right. I'm like Mac in Punch Out, and you're riding the bike behind me.
I don't think I've seen that.
Nintendo, you ever played Nintendo Punch Out?
No, I
Used to
don't
be
think.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out, but it's not anymore.
No, I don't think I played that one. I was thinking of like the anime where they're like Kenshi, the mightiest disciple.
Oh, yeah. Better than sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Look at that bloody cliff, will ya? One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through, though. So this mess of wood and pulleys was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. If the gods were kind, and they ain't, I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. Some new pants. Got some new pantalones. Okay. Glad I am to see you again, lass. A wagon driver just returned with a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity that sprang out of a million corn seedling in his cargo. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over to the side before turning tail and running for his life. I need you to head down the road, recover that seedling, and deliver it to Lyworth over in Swiftbridge in western Lenosia. Whatever he pays for your cargo is yours to keep after all. I don't rightly know what else be lurking inside that plant. And you deserve a reward for your trouble. Oh, and you'll also find an afterride in Swiftbridge. So the journey should be worth your while. To the north.
To the north? To the north! Charge!
Every time I see you, you have different armor on. It's very hard to keep track.
Well, I keep applying the new ones as I get them. It's okay.
Million corn seedling.
Well, actually, the melee classes, the armor is very distinct from one another. Casters is just like all pretty much like similar in looks.
Homogeneous, yeah. Slugs.
Now, these make more sense than the tree slugs than you fought before. See, shore slugs make sense here, but tree slugs, no.
Tree slugs, yeah. The tree slugs that are right next to that were right in the boxes next to the shore.
I leveled up. Leveling up.
How'd you get... I'm 2 levels behind you now.
I completed the hunting log.
You need to slow your roll, man.
When you complete the hunting log, it gives you 20,000 experience.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, when you complete one of the logs.
I think I've completed it. I'll probably have to just go turn it in.
You don't turn it in, it turns in automatically. You just hit H and it brings up your hunting log, and if you kill everything like the number of times it specifies, it just automatically gives you the XP. The more you know.
The more I know, the more I'll forget.
Exactly. Always forget what you don't want to know. But you need to know it first, so you make sure you don't want to know it in the first place.
I've got... Looks like all the ones that I've started, I've completed. Oh no, cave bats. Yeah.
Remember that little cave that I told you? Remember where it's at? That's where you'll find your cave bats.
Okay. Who's this guy? Can't tell when he's a... Oh, yeah, he looks human. Has Dominia herself forsaken this desolate land? Though I understood there were risks in gambling my entire fortune on a crop of million corn, I at least expected the seedling to be delivered before a disaster struck. Is that my million corn seedling? Oh, joyous day! I may seem a paltry beginning. It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of crop plant is nothing short of astonishing. As you have undoubtedly noticed, Swift Perch lacks in a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus, I mean to restore a modicum of hope to its residents by growing a veritable ocean of corn. You, madam, seem fit to burst with the vim and vigor. Might I persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this ailing settlement? Oh, I suppose so. Oh, level 17. Okay. I think I've got some upgrades. Oh, just my pants. Okay, so we talking to Freyloaf.
Yep.
You there, adventurer. Cast your eyes toward the brewer's beacon. Does the light not seem uncommonly weak? It cannot possibly be bright enough to guide ships sailing in the bay. I would march over to the lighthouse and investigate myself, but I am duty-bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favor if you would make a visit to the brewer's beacon and see if aught has befallen Conswin? Coswis? The lighthouse keeper. Alright, let's go check out the lighthouse.
I'm glad we get better quests. Like, we get to investigate what happened to this lighthouse guy instead of digging through poop for coffee beans.
Yeah, nothing bad ever happened at the lighthouse, right?
No. Never.
Ever.
It's the safest job you know around, right?
That's right. If I had my druthers, I'd be wow, that's a big crab.
It's a fake crab.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Old 6 arms. I just died in 6 arms tonight. Is the name of the fate.
I just died in 6 arms tonight.
I guess we gotta take it out since everything wants to attack me.
That's true.
Make sure you use your spell adders on the 6 arms. It's like the purple bubbles.
Yeah, I got it. I used it almost before when we started the fight.
Alright, because it's not showing up under his, like, health bar for me, which it would normally do.
Well, it probably doesn't last for very long.
Yeah, that's probably true. What happened to the good old days of like 90 seconds or something?
I know, right?
I do like the name of the fates though. Those are pretty. That was pretty good. The 6 arms tonight. No wonder this guy was having trouble. He had a 6-armed crab outside his house.
That's right. You say a yellow jacket sit you here? Eh? Me lights grown dim? Has it? Well, of course it bloody has. The bomb, what fuels me furnaces, has up and buggered off, you see. If I don't get that beacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble underwater. I know you're just the messenger, lass, but I can tell you, tell a venturer when I see one. I'm going to need you to chase down that bomb and bring back a claw what ye ripped from its smoldering corpse.
Why don't they just call it bomb squad? And why are they using a bomb to light for a lighthouse?
Maybe it's not the type of bomb that we're thinking.
Well, the bombs in this universe still explode in your face on self-destructibility.
Do they?
Yeah.
Take this here iron brazier and set her down in the middle of the flock. Somewhere near the scarecrow, I'd say. You get a nice fire going, and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't get your eyebrows, singe your eyebrows, lass. Okay, we don't want to burn our eyebrows off. Check.
I mean, I am a dragon person, so I don't think fire is really a problem.
You might be a cold dragon, though.
That's true.
And then fire's gonna be bad for you.
Well, maybe I'm a water dragon then.
I'm more of a color, not a color dragon, not an element dragon. Aficionado.
Dragon is dragon.
Fat dodos.
I got a hunting log for him, so I'm gonna take out 3 of them. Oh no, I gotta do 4 fat dodos. I love how everything just wants to attack me.
Because you're the aggro tank.
Apparently they heard me talking crap about him, I guess.
Probably. You're the aggro machine.
They probably heard me insult their mother last night. Misunderstood as I was eating their fruit roll-up. Eat the fruit snacks. I will summon the bomb. Torchlight.
Oops.
See, look, it's now triggering the detonator. Oh, I was gonna let it explode.
I'm not impressed with the tab targeting in this game, though.
I don't tab target, I just click.
I'm gonna have to start doing that, because...
Yeah, I'm not too happy with tab targeting in a lot of games, to start with. I never even tried it in this game. I think the only time I tab targeted is when I was trying to play it on the PlayStation. And then even then it's like I have it like locked onto an enemy, and then it's like it's gonna switch when I try to activate ability.
Right.
So it's like instead of just attacking like the big bosses in front of me, I'm trying to attack like a side, like a bird on the side. You know, it's like it's telling me target out of range.
Well, that's what it just did to me because I was facing directly at the torchlight, and it targeted one of those moles that was off to the left, barely on my screen.
Yeah, that's why I don't tab target.
All you need to do is take down that runaway bomb, and bring me one of its little claws. Here's your claw. A bomb that has claws. Aye, you got the ashy bastard, didn't you?
Hello, Super Forehead Man.
Once you put this little firecracker in the furnace, that should keep the things running for a while. I had myself a bit of work, a bit of luck while you were gone.
How are you doing today?
Lillian cursed me if the furnace weren't all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best I could, but I ain't no smithy.
Or
I might want to have a chat with.
I adjusted it so I can talk while he's reading out and not interrupt him at all because of the push to talk on Discord. Better than earlier. Headache went away. Oh.
Back to that other guy.
Yep.
Back to the other guy.
Super Forehead Man. I'm gonna tell you a joke. I'm letting you know it's a joke ahead of time, but
I don't like these birds.
is one of your headaches like a child or something with how frequent it is and then it just goes away?
Okay. Oh, yes.
Some people refer to the children as headaches. Yeah, I got all the birds wanting to have a piece of me. I must just be fine looking to these guys.
You look like a warp.
Maybe I'm just a sexy bird. I am part dragon, you know. They see these epic wings.
Right.
Oh, I thought that was something else aggroing me. No, it was just you throwing a heel.
Yeah, I wait till after the fight's over to heal you.
Oh yeah, just keep that mentality in the dungeons.
Yep, that's the most efficient way to heal.
Yeah, still some yeah, I figured. I was just... That's why I let you know it was a joke ahead of time, so you understood what...
Just jump everywhere we go.
Gotta train that acrobatics, like in Oblivion.
That's right. In Oblivion. The furnace is damaged.
Still some condition.
Well, I'll write up the relevant reports. But these repairs must needs be effected without delay.
Well, just make sure you get it checked out if it's too
I have another
too constant, because it could be a sign of something bad.
To the Armorers Guild in Limsa and explain the situation for.
I can give you the Google diagnosis as you need a coffin on pre-order.
Now we gotta go back the other way.
Self-diagnose yourself. Get a coffin ready. Alright. Where do we have to go into the Limsa?
The Armorers.
I'm gonna ride a chocobo.
Yeah. I agree. Chocobos are the way to go.
Yeah, super cheap, and you get to listen to cool music.
Yeah, and I get my fingers a rest from pushing buttons for a minute.
I'm waiting for you to get to higher levels where you have manage a lot more buttons. You gonna get at rhythm games?
No, I have no rhythm. Okay, you should know that by my inability to dodge Dark Souls bosses.
He's going for the Dark Souls bosses.
Why are we gonna have to start playing this on a dance mat?
Oh yeah. Well, your class is one of the most button intensive, I believe.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, the beauty of this is you can always switch at any time. So if you ever want to try your hand at tanking, you just gotta level up a tank class.
Yeah, we might switch around every so often. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, we can even do some of like the Rerun some of the older dungeons that so you get the hang of tanking.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
I'll throw you in the deep end and have you tank for like new players so you can get that extra experience boost for your class too.
Okay.
Because if you do the duty roulette, if you help someone in the duty roulette one, you'll get bonus XP.
But what I would really be tanking for would be veteran players with new characters who would.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they would flame me while I was trying to learn how to play my class.
This is actually one of the nicer communities of games.
Is it?
Is that the one with Sephiroth? No, you're thinking of 7. Sephiroth is from Final Fantasy 7.
I have heard that. Final Fantasy players do have a reputation for being a little bit less toxic.
And all the time I've played, because I started playing in 2017 a little bit. Yeah, like, with breaks in between. And I think I've only met one other player that was actually rude inside a dungeon. And that was before you could get, like, bots to run any dungeons with you.
Wait a minute, where am I?
Super Forehead, man. Today, like, when I wrap up stream with,
Master Hansa.
the Aft Castle is, like, the closest one it looks like.
Okay.
When I wrap up stream with, Digital for our, because we only go 3 hours, I'm gonna take, like, an hour break or so, and then I'm gonna hop back on tonight, and we're gonna be doing some Final Fantasy 9 for a trophy. Because you gotta start that grinding session for a trophy. Because you gotta get 10,000 kills, and it's just running in circles.
We have to go to is it the upper decks?
Yeah, the Aft Castle is just what you're looking for. Then you run south across like the plaza.
Okay.
And turn it in.
Alright, I see now. Yeah, upper decks.
They're gearing up for a festival. You can see.
Oh, the decorations. What festival is this coming up?
I don't know. You act like I would know everything off the top of my head. Which is fine. It boosts my ego, then it humbles me because I can't answer.
Oh, this is here's a valley girl. The furnace in the brewer's beacon needs repairs? Gag me with a spoon. Byra got some bread. I just sent someone out to tinker with it. Not a week passed. Mayhap the bomb Canswins has trapped in there was a touch too volatile. Meow. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casing of that furnace. Your work is done here, adventurer.
Yeah, he's doing the voices.
Navigator, guide you on your journeys. Meow.
I made the joke he was my personal Audible reader earlier.
Oh, that looks bad. That's awful. Look at that.
I think it fits, yeah.
Who came up with that?
About the same person that came up with some of these names.
Oh, I have. So are we doing? We're doing on the dry docks, right?
Correct.
What say you to taking some work from Naldik and Vimelis? We've a great hulking warship to build and could certainly use extra hands for any number of tasks. Meow. Your first job, I need you to run this missive to the head shipwright at Morabie's dry dock. We forge most ship's bits and pieces here at the Armorers Guild.
I just leave him to do the reading. Because my bad habit is just clicking through the text too fast. So. Otherwise, I'd try to keep up with what he's reading.
Offices of Naldik and Vilmelis. The Morabe Dry Docks is one of Limsa-Laminsa's most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the area's aetheryte. Meow. If you've no confidence in your sense of direction, you'd best be served making use of the Chocobo Porters. First floor of the mizzen mast, in case you were wondering. Should you choose to make the trek on your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. Meow. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so she said to use the Tempest Gate.
Indeed, she did.
Get turned around.
Oh, okay. So the event going on is for the Gold Saucer, where you can like go play mini games and win tickets and get stuff. They're running a 50% bonus rewards.
Oh, okay.
We don't have that unlocked right now. We can't go gamble yet.
Can't go gamble.
We're too young.
Yeah. Too young to gamble. Alright, Tempest Gate.
I remember coming here. It was almost like it was 2 weeks ago.
Almost like yesterday, but 2 weeks ago.
It was the yesterday of 2 weeks ago, yep. I'm gonna take out this poor Gobu. Because he's in the hunting log. I feel so evil taking these guys out. Cause like they do nothing but just stand there.
They look so harmless.
Maybe they're standing there so menacingly.
They do have very ferocious looking faces, but
I mean, if you remember that one running at us, it was very ferocious and cartoony fashion.
Yep.
We gotta go this way and run south.
Uh-oh. Time to parkour up the side of this mountain.
I wish. You know how awesome it would be to have climbing in an MMO like this? And then I can do hashtag not sponsored by Pantheon Rise of the Fallen.
Do they have can you climb up things?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an MMO. It's kind of like EverQuest, really. It's just a reskinned EverQuest with a lot less areas to explore right now. Early access and all. Only like 12 years in development.
Right. It's still early access.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun in all honesty. I do play it. Quite a bit on my free time. When I'm not trophy hunting. Yep. Because I think they do a good necromancer class in that game. That and the dire lord is the two classes that I think they have pretty well. The other ones are hit and miss. Even the paladin's kind of a generic hit and miss.
What's a
More.
dire lord?
It's a tank in the Pantheon game. They're kind of. I think they would be like a Death Knight from World of Warcraft. Would be like the closest I could compare it to. A Blood Death Knight, that is.
Are we not? Yeah, that just takes us back to Lominsa.
Well, I think you gotta talk to them to actually. I think you gotta talk to them to actually trigger so you could pick them as a porter.
Oh, okay. So similar to talking to the flight masters.
Yeah, or tuning to the crystals. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'm not sure though. I just do it out of habit anymore.
I'm about ready to go back to my brown robe.
You can.
I feel like I'm some sort of like
Well, so
without an airship or something.
what you're saying though is we gotta do the side quest that allows us to dye our armor soon.
Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that was what I was saying. Oh, here's that shit. Is this the ship that they were talking about?
Well, you can dye your armor, and then you can also get a. There's a side quest actually in Limsa that lets you use what they call glamour, which is like a transmog system.
There is a character over here called Waifufu.
I'm just handing in the quest. You can run around in circles.
I'm just checking the game out, man. I told you I'm a tourist. I'm gonna like look at all the sparkly stuff. So hopefully you have the patience for that.
Oh, I do. I was already. I thought you were gonna click on the guy because you were standing next to him for a second. So I started talking to him and I got stuck.
You have a no. He's not Arnold. You have a missive for me from Master Anza. I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the materials I ordered over a moon past. Let's see them. Let's see it then.
I thought he was talking to the guy, so I got stuck.
I read it too, so I know what's going on. Blast and botheration. Another delay. I am well aware of the shortages of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable.
I want to interrupt you real quick to let you know my character looks like a tomato dominatrix.
Tomato dominatrix. I can't get a close up of you right now, so.
Oh, I know, but when you get out of the cutscene, you'll see it.
Okay. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have it?
I don't know why they made it all red.
I can't pronounce my name. Cora, is it? Well, Cora, this proud maiden you see, taking shape before you, is the Victory. The first new vessel to grace the docks of the Calamity.
It would be an amazing title.
We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day.
What would be the amazing title?
We will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship.
The Tomato Dominatrix.
It's a rebirth, and the wreckage wrought by the coming of the seventh era.
Yes, it would be.
Thus, we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the Dallas Zachary. Yet, even with such unprecedented measures.
Oh, I'm trying to. I started streaming with the restream so I can stream to YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. So it's a little bit delayed on how it works out.
No place here for layabouts and troublemakers. I got some shoes out of that.
So I'm still trying to figure out the restream stuff. Nice.
You look like a tomato
Dominatrix.
What?
I'm a tomato dominatrix.
Be still so I can get my camera on you. I guess it's your leggings that you're...
I'm red all over. What are you going on about?
Sure.
Oh.
I gotta get his
Okay. You don't see the tomato?
No, not really.
I think every part of my armor is dyed with that red.
Well, I mean, I
Weapon and spike collar, yeah.
A lot of gray on tomatoes, though. Where in the seven hells is that man?
It's a rotten tomato.
Not once in 12 moons.
You know, weapon and spike collar. I don't think I can get a whip.
Without a single word. A shipwright of mine, young man named Frismid, recently left Candlekeep Quay.
Look at this guy's armor.
And retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa, but he has yet to return.
This is the one I strive to be.
To Haldbroda, but his replies are always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. The man knows something, and I severely doubt he is. So whenever we see a word in red, does that mean we're gonna have to use that that emote?
Yes, I think so. Or I think it's more of a keyword of the conversation more than anything.
Okay. Because I remember seeing the doubt red when we were talking about Severin, and we had to use that emote on him.
Yeah.
And I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave for my post. None of you guys can leave your post. I would ask you to travel to Candlekeep Quay in my stead and inform Halbrora that if he insists on playing these games, I will personally see that he is transferred to Turback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. I'd love to see that.
I love how it says to go cast out. So all I can think of is we run across like where they're telling us to go, and just like giving some random stranger that has no idea who we are the meme doubt look.
We don't believe you. It's like, I don't care.
Some random guy, like you're in some like tavern, and here comes a guy that just starts like giving you the look that he's doubting every word you ever said, and you have no idea who that is.
Right.
Just to find out it's some guy that was paid to do that because he's quote unquote an adventurer.
Oh, I didn't even see Super Forehead Man come into my chat. Sorry, Super.
You're slacking on your chat, man. Super Chat Man. That's Super Forehead Man's alter ego now. Super Chat.
Okay. I wish it would make like a, well, I don't know if I would want it to make a little noise or not, because then...
Restream has it so it could read out the messages for you.
Oh, okay.
But I think that would get a little bit annoying with the TTS always going of reading out the messages.
Yep. Hey, these things are attacking me.
I gotcha. We ran up. We shouldn't have ran upwards. Do you think I'll survive the fall from here?
I'll sit up here and see.
Alright. Look at that. Magnificent. Jump!
Ouch.
I was kind of hoping you would,
Die.
Oh no, just like, try to do like a long jump. And so you just miss like the ledge that would save you.
No, I watched you very carefully. Halbroda. Eh? Does that self-righteous dog Iron doubt that I've ever told him anything less than the truth? Yes, he does.
There's suffer from advanced starvation. Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it yet.
Remember, you gotta wag your finger at him.
That's right. I'm wagging my finger at him.
I feel like the stream is very delayed.
Back island. He cannot do that. Can he? I swear on my poor man's grave, navigator this or so, I know not of this first mild, nor his precious supplies. Health. He were at we here at the quay have had enough trouble in the past few suns. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to solve this guy's problems, aren't we? What with the sinking of that Lomincian cargo ship off the salt strand, I haven't the time to take a proper pee, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders off the grip. Now, the way I see it, if you have the time to be standing here questioning my character, then you most certainly have the time to get that arse of yours down to the salt strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck.
Hey, that wasn't in the job description of help you with your problems. I was hired to come cast doubtful looks at you.
That's right. I was here to brag my finger at you, not go do your job. You may just run across this fearless man everyone seems so eager to find. Here's to hoping the navigator hasn't found him first. More big crab.
You got the butter ready?
Megalo crab.
We're having crab legs tonight.
Crab legs.
Get some butter, you know. Can't go wrong.
That's an interesting looking structure over there.
What, the crystal?
Yeah, that blue stuff and junk.
Oh, that's from the original Final Fantasy XIV before they redid it all into the Realm Reborn.
Oh, I
'Cause-
forgot there were rabbit girls in here. The rabbit girls should have been the valley girls.
Oh, yeah. I was half tempted to be a rabbit girl, to be honest, when I was making the character for, like, the series.
I would not have followed suit. I couldn't do the rabbits.
Aw, we could have been the Playboy bunnies.
I'm Fiersmund. Yeah. You say the foreman's wondering on me whereabouts. I thought he might be, but you must know I cannot show me face at that dry docks until I've righted a terrible wrong I caused. 2 nights past, I made the trip to the dry docks to Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliffs. So I paid a few coins to a fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time I was halfway twixt shore and ship, the swells had risen nigh on 10 yalm, and 'twas long before the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we was flung headlong into the Lomincian galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strewn across the salt sand. I made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with the kirkin, the kikirin, the kikarin, and I ain't one with the sword. And now ye see why it is I cannot return to the dry docks. Okay, so we gotta go kill crabs.
Pretty much. I like the rabbit girl characters, but the only problem I have with them is they don't display the helmets. And then the same thing with like the Scottish people that we have you voicing. They also cannot display all the helmets, so they're like if you don't want to see your headpiece, they're like the race to choose. For the most part.
She's standing here in full armor and a mighty big axe, and we're the ones that are having to do this.
Well, that's another player.
Oh, that's a player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't click on it. I just assumed that it was.
It's an AFK player.
Oh, these are those Jamaican guys.
Yeah.
Hey, there's tangled rigging up.
We gotta... You go for the one out there, I'll go for the one over here, because it doesn't save progress for both of us. I wish it would salvage for both of us. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You got this. Hit them with ruin more.
More ruin. More ruin.
Minus DKP.
No, you only get minus 50 DKP when you die.
I thought it was triggering the boss when you're DPS. Trying to solo the boss as a DPS.
That's right.
The goal for tonight's stream is to try to get to the first dungeon, Super Forehead Man. Alright, do you have all three?
Yes.
Alright, we're good to go then. You're bringing friends along with you.
They'll
Oh, they left.
They're not my real friends.
Yeah, the rabbit girl that you thought was a NPC, her name is Trisha Thumper. Your friends are coming back. Nope. I don't know. They keep trying to aggro you and then come back, and then go back. They go back. Then they aggro you and then they go back.
Then they aggro again. That night, I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and it worked long afore the world round me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of the seven hells, and I awoke to find myself washed ashore. And here I's been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage me master's cargo. Well, I just did all your work for you.
Maybe we need to add for extra change for doing these extra work, considering all we were hired for was doing doubt.
That's right. All we had to do was doubt someone. The missing parts. I don't know how I can repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away. But first, I must stop by the quay so that I might pay me respects to the widow of the brave fisher who gave his life for me a handful of coin. Could ye tell Alvin that I'll be back at the dry docks by daybreak? Many thanks, adventurer. I will not forget your kindness.
Help! Onion Prince is attacking!
What? Onion Prince?
Yeah!
Oh, I see him, yeah. I've got it.
More DPS! More DPS!
More dots! More dots! Okay, stop dots. Now hit him very hard and very fast.
See, I want an MMO that can, like... I know it can't reignite that kind of passion, but I want one that can, like... get people back together like that did. Just at least, like, in a small fraction. Anymore, most of these MMOs you can just play by yourself. This one is mostly just a single player game with people in it. Yeah. The big one could kill you.
Wow, we fought so long that they started getting the electric guitar going. Took us so long to get that guy down.
You know what? We should be heroes. We just saved everyone from the Onion Prince because of their onion allergies.
Right.
They no longer have the onion allergies. If they have onion allergies, they no longer have to worry at night.
Yep. No more crying at night.
They gotta come up with a new boogeyman.
Onion Prince is passing by your door.
If they were bad, he'd come snack on them, I guess. Is that the lighthouse in the distance that we helped with the bomb a few quests ago?
That looks like... No, that's out on an island.
We're all on islands, though.
I don't know, I can't tell. Too far away.
I feel like I ran the wrong way. No, I think I ran the right way. Right way.
No, that person with the circle behind her head is still standing there.
I'm making sure you're actually talking to them first before I click on them and then get stuck with them like last time.
Yeah. I am relieved to hear that both Firmus, Fierlsmid, and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish for him to believe that I would blame him for that which was obviously out of his hands. You see, there was no storm that day. The seas here adjacent to the dry docks were as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the troubled ships encountering off Candlekeep Quay was of less natural sorts, the sorts which the Sahagin have been known to conjure. The Sahagin, them fishers. Cora, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Naldik and the Bellies. I still do not like you. But that does not mean I do not trust you. How can you not like someone and not... That doesn't make any sense, dude, at all.
He's a villain. He's a villain. Let's just be honest. He's trying to gain. He's saying he trusts us, but he's gonna backstab us at the drop of a dime because he does not like us.
Yeah, that makes about as much sense as his name there. Gim Gimho Gimthota Gimthota, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory. And
Well, in all honesty, I'm just gonna talk without while he reads. I mean, look at the size of this guy's muscles. It's clearly he does not seem to have much of a brain, like brain power going on.
All limsome lamences endured before, during, and following the calamity. The fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handful of coin. Just the thought.
Brawn over brains, exactly.
Where you point? He pointed at that dude over there.
Points at that dude that's through the wall, on a different section of the whole map.
Oh, really? He was pointing at that guard. Is the guard the bad guy? Do we gotta kill him?
No, it's that brick, that specific brick, the one I'm pointing at.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about the storm captain over by the big crystal.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Pointed directly at her too. How could I not know?
Yeah, just get that X-ray vision going on. X-ray cheats going on.
Ah, yes. I had the feeling you would be the one Arben sent since you first arrived at the Morbay dry docks. I have had my men watching you. That's not creepy. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It's simply protocol. And you'd be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That, and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well then. I assume that guy informed you that what your task would entail. The pirates, we believe, are conspiring to raid the dry docks. Here were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn their intentions. Kanago is stationed at the rear gates, can provide you with an exact location of the camp.
This is why I don't really like the Storm Grand Company. Because it's like, the reason we were being errand people is so they could run background checks on us. Because they suspected us of being villains. And they're still casting doubts at us.
Well, I don't really like their, I don't really like that lady's hat, so I don't want to be part of these guys.
They're all bad like that anyway, so.
Okay, so this is a cat girl. Kara? I knew it. No more sardines for Kanako. Tonight, I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why?
Darn it, her.
I had a little wager going with some of the other guards of on who that guy would recommend to for the next job. My money was on you. Meow. The job. Yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you will eventually come to a barren cape with a single large, half-buried stone on the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Minya, the spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there were aware of that, though. Gag me with a spoon. Yow. Wait a minute. We gotta go this way.
Yeah, I know. I was just waiting for you because you made the comment that I ran off without you and left you behind.
You did, but you didn't do it that time, so.
Yeah, I was being considerate. For the next time I would do run away.
Dude. You remember I didn't run away
Remember, I didn't run away that one time specifically.
Yeah. What's that?
A hunting log.
A firefly.
I must get all the hunting logs.
And I thought I was bad at seeing all the shiny. Ooh, shiny.
Well, I get that ADHD thing going, you know? It's just like, oh, there's something for a side quest that is completely irrelevant at this time. I gotta do it this instant.
Yeah, it's especially when we both agreed to stay on the main quest path.
Oh, yeah, we did say that, didn't we?
Yeah. Disreputable pirate. Hey, these are those guys. I'm giving ye the count of nine.
Hey, these are these guys from over there, you know? Those guys that I remember from who knows where?
Yeah. I'm giving ye to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your venture and ours back to wherever rock it is ye crawled out from under.
You know those guys that from Wander Over Yonder? You know that guy?
To the me ears with your type,
The ones by the lighthouse, obviously. I don't know.
'cause yours to roam. And getting to be that a man canna enjoy a mug o' rum without without some shite breath outlander running up and asking which way to the local Levameet. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddamn. These guys have filthy mouths. Balls. Once we have me boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pee hole of an island so far behind me, ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Ever. Come on, Scrags. We's knives to sharpen. That didn't go well. Confront the suspicious individual. Do you need any more fireflies?
No, I already got them.
Why does it say you're down in the water?
Because I'm up on a cliff overwatching the sea.
I don't see you up there.
Because I'm sitting down. Enjoying the view.
Lies and damnations.
I'm trying to figure out hide the HUD so I can take a screenshot for a thumbnail.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get out of your way.
Well, I can't find the key combination to get rid of the HUD.
your feet are floating in the air.
Well, do you not hang your feet over the edge sometimes?
No, never. No, you can't see over the edge. You don't know what's waiting there for you.
Well, the only either two things are waiting for you: either a coffin or, you know, no feet, I guess, or
No
keep your feet, like Placid style.
Right.
I cannot find the no HUD thing, so I'm just gonna leave it. I feel like a quick Google search would get me further ahead, but you know what? Too much work.
Right. We'll figure it out later.
Well, why later? Just use the same thumbnail for every stream. Oh yeah, we gotta go this way. You could have just told me to stay focused.
I know it. I know a oh, what's the thing? An endeavor in futility when I see one. That's not how you say that, but. So, the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be that their target never was the victory? Something is not right, and I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make their first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Cora. And, Chaka. So I'm getting all the credit, you know. Give you your credit too.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Alright. I am concerned, Cora. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume that they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is the symbol of everything Limsa Luminensa strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them and put their plans before they put their plans into motion. And you, Cora, are just the woman to do it. And Chaka too. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not a moment ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Urswith at the front gate or Kanago at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encountered during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Who do we want to talk to? Do we want to go talk to the cat girl again that we made a bunch of money for, or a different guy?
I was gonna ask you, did you want to keep going for a little bit? Because I see we're almost at the 3-hour mark.
Yeah, I've got 2.5 hours of stream time, so yeah, I'm good for going for a little while longer.
All right.
I've got 3 hours at least, budgeted for playing, so I'm good to go. How much longer do we have, do you think, before we get to opening up the dungeon?
Yeah, I think we're at this rate because.
Am I reading too much?
Yeah, I think you're reading a little bit too much, but which is fine and all, because it's like when we get to these other cities, because I know you got like a long cutscene up ahead that's, if you're gonna read out everything, is about a 10-minute thing, and then we gotta grab like the crystals to teleport around to the other cities, and that's gonna take some time too.
Yeah.
So I think we have about an hour and a half for a little, or before we can open up another dungeon at this rate.
Okay, well, let's just keep soldiering on.
Alright. I didn't know if you just wanted to. This is actually a pretty good stopping point, in all honesty, but we can keep soldiering on.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. If you're. I'm good for, at least another hour if you want.
Okay, because I'm good for another 7 hours.
I know you're good forever.
I'm always ready to go.
Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and skip through her dialogue.
Yeah.
She's not all that important.
I say you're good to skip all the dialogue up to like the first dungeon at this point, because we have the premise, because we already know who's gonna be like in the dungeon is this Reaver group. Because right now we're just kind of investigating, and then it's gonna be, Oh, shocker! It's actually them.
Right.
Who could have ever thought it?
Them all the time.
No wonder we investigated them for the last hour and a half.
Right. Shifty-eyed sailor. Ah, spotted me, didn't you? Well, you're too late.
I was trying to jump over the edge because I just thought we could enter the city that a little bit faster to turn in.
Right.
Because as long as you can get like into the sanctuary with the little moon, you cannot die from fall damage. It'll just put you on 1 HP.
Okay. That's handy. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go.
Jump, my boy.
Yeah, I did.
I think we're gonna have to drop the party because of that guy has a black chocobo. I think it's an instant because of the glow. Yeah, the duty calls are instances, so we gotta drop party for the next story part. I'm kicking you out of the party for your lack of participating.
Yeah, my lack of participation.
Yeah.
I must be flogged. I must be purged. Is this the long cutscene you were talking about?
No, it's because when they're gonna host a party of protecting, or like, wherever, like I think it's this quest, and then you're gonna get a flashback to the quote unquote calamity,
Okay.
and that's a pretty long cutscene if you don't hit the skip button. Because it's actually trying to show you it's gonna give you a flashback of like the quote-unquote events, because this is not the original 14, the one they released that they took down, and that's how redid, like overhauled everything. That's how you got the Realm Reborn.
Right.
So they're giving you a flashback on how like that world quote-unquote ended.
Okay.
Because lo and behold, our character was there. The Warrior of Light, I think they are called in this game. Who would have ever thought someone that had weird rocks talking to them would be prophesized?
Right. Yeah, the group that you play in Final Fantasy 1 are called the Warriors of Light.
Yeah, I think we're also the Warrior of Light here in this game too. This game is just like a mix of all the other Final Fantasy games.
Defeat the pirates. Protect the victory. Where we gotta go?
Like any good video game where the villains are.
Yeah, but
If you see the villains, you're heading the right way.
hey, unlike good video games, this one is not telling me where the bad guys are.
You know, for a game that like pinpoints the exact location of what you're looking for on almost everything, I'm surprised it doesn't just pinpoint go this way.
Yep. I'm killing Silent Lackey right now.
Alright, I'm killing the captain guy.
I'm glad they're silent because I don't want to read their text. So you went straight to the boss, huh?
Well, I found some bad guys and just followed it and eventually found the boss. I'm not good at stealth games. I'd rather just be loud and proud, and if I find a bad guy, I know I'm heading the right direction.
Yeah.
I hate forced stealth. I do not like those.
Oh, I found it.
Good luck. It's a hard battle. I know you can do it, though.
Yeah. Never reckoned it would be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, and their plans work like a charm. Ah, what are you doing? You great bloody fool. Shut your trap, boy. This'll be over, all be over soon. And that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood.
Wafufu. Super Forehead Man, if you're still here, it's Wafufu. They have freckles.
Why did you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is?
It's Wafufu.
Sense.
Wafufu the Lollifell.
And that's what makes it all
Lalafell.
sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright and building bleeding maelstrom vessels, and at that, what under LeMail's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous shites? You're the one with no bloody sense, da. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days.
I actually ran a Lalafell when I very first started Final Fantasy 14, and its name was like Mini Tank, or like some variation of Mini Tank.
That man never spoke of his father. I never would have thought.
And I would go tank the dungeons as a
the ship's
Lalafell with like heavy armor, which was always the funniest thing ever. The tiny legs. Like half the time you wouldn't even see your character because of like the enemies are bigger than you.
He got a bunch of his buddies up there partying on the stern or on the forecastle. Grimhota, Cora, pray beat the tar out of this bloke.
Tiny Tank Tim. Yeah, but you can't use like 3 names on it, so it would have to be like Tiny Tank.
And I pull my book out.
So it's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
That's actually how I learned to go tank dungeons. But I learned to tank on like the Gladiator Paladin.
This is madness.
So like Marauder is a little different
no
than me.
ads.
You gotta pay for that ad blocker, man. I don't think I have that character, because I think that is like one of the few one of the few characters I actually did delete off my account, because he didn't have anything like interesting in my so I didn't keep him around. We're just kind of waiting on him to finish up his instance and then group back up.
I'm not doing much damage to this guy.
Yeah, because you're supposed to help, like, the other people are supposed to kill the ads fast and come help you when you're a summoner, but...
No, they're not doing that.
They're not very good, are they?
No.
They got that NPC brain going on. I actually have a summoner. Like, I'm leveling this up, like, a little bit alongside him. Just... So I do have a DPS class I could play as. In all honesty.
We almost got him down. Come on, you lackeys are supposed to give up when your boss dies. Victory.
Well, technically he's not even a boss. He's an underling of the fish guys.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's the Sawagan that we've got to go kill. I must be getting old. Letting some green victurer get the best of me. Ah. We're still gonna he still had all of his pirate buddies on the ship. Are they gonna blow it up?
No. You already foiled the plan, so they're retreating right now.
That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did ya?
I can't join. I'm talking to this guy for the next quest.
Yeah. Okay. My thanks, Cora. I shudder to think what may have become of victory without your intervention. Where's the... Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to the other lady.
I was expecting a much bigger ship if it was going to have the name Victory. You know, like Titanic? Intimidating name.
Well, the HMS Victory, the real Victory is it's a man of war.
No, the real Victory is the friends we made along the way.
How fair you, Cora. I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa from a violent demise. The day was yours.
Now click the return button, and I'll see you in Limsa.
Okay.
I guess you could have rode a chocobo back, but that would have just been like 3 minutes of waiting.
Nah, we'll do the quick return.
Wow, you can get 100,000k gil for $6. Cheapest price, 10-minute delivery. Real money transactions.
Cheapest price. Oh, them gold sellers. Oh, we got a guy out here proposing.
Is he winning?
Nope, he got rejected.
Poor guy.
And he's ticked off.
Maybe maybe they're gonna catch an uppercut real quick.
Right. The Arcane Epistle.
I keep everyone's name active. I know, I thought I banned it, Super Forehead Man. Because I have a different setup going because of the restream. So I thought it was... blocked out. But obviously it didn't work. Maybe I should just mod you, Super Forehead Man, to handle the bot spammers.
So we've got an encrypted letter, huh?
Yeah, we gotta hand it off to the somebody.
Isn't he Betaron?
Is he? I don't. The name's up. Oh yeah, it is him.
Yeah.
Shows how much I pay attention. You gotta remember, I'm a marauder. I just hit things with axe.
Yeah. Hit with axe. See, I have to use my brain since I'm an arcanist.
Axe body spray, even. We actually gotta run up to the Marauders Guild for the tournament, I guess.
Mm.
So I can actually grab my next class quest while we're up here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it right now, but I can grab it. Well, I might actually have to grab it before we do next stream anyway to finish it, because I get a ranged attack for completing the level 15 one. That will help a lot in dungeons. In case you fail at staying alive, I could solo the boss.
Okay.
Because one of the strategies for Marauder is just keep chucking the Tomahawk ability and kiting them around.
Wait a minute. Was there a continuation we had to get from Betaron?
Yes.
Betaron? I don't know why I keep missing those.
Because you keep everything hidden on your HUD.
No, it's right there. I just didn't look at it.
I'm going down to the Fisherman's Guild real quick. All I can say is don't worry about reading the dialogue, and it's just gonna tell you to go off to like Alport, and just when you're done getting that part, just warp down to the Fisherman Guild and come to the ferry skipper, and we can just take the boat there.
Okay.
Unless you want to run it, of course. I mean, that's up to you.
Oh, they.
All right, see you later, Super
don't
Fireman.
voice the stuff, but he can. But when he snaps his fingers, you can hear the snap. They put that in here.
It's the little things, you know.
It's the little things, yeah. Oh.
Well, in all honesty, though, I mean, they do start adding voice lines later. In the DLCs is where like a lot of them come in. This first part is more of you read it yourself.
Yeah. All right, I'm switching my my armor out. I'm going back to the half robe.
Oh my.
No, not the half robe. Him. There we go. Yeah. Going back to my brown robe.
Have a good one, Super Forehead Man.
Oh, guess what? It's raining.
Yeah, it started raining when you were doing one of the other things inside of the building, I assume. I'm just waiting by the ferry skipper at the Fisherman Guild when you get to that part in the quest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm heading down there right now. Hey, skipper.
You wanna buy the ale part one. It should be the top option.
Ale port.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You didn't let me read the, or I didn't take the time to read the dialogue, so
Well,
I don't really know where we're going.
it tells you right on the side of your screen under the quest log. Your little quest quick notes. Tells you right there.
Take a look at the log.
Speak to Rainfred in Alport. Or, I guess, Faint and Strike has traveled to Swift Perch and speak with Rossflow.
Coral Tower. Are you there,
I'm at Alport.
Raven?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm at Alport.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was going the right place.
Yeah, I thought I already gave you the... Yeah, never mind. I got distracted with looking around Alport.
With a shiny.
Yes. I mean, can you blame me? I mean, look at the size of this shiny. Can't blame me. The big crystal is shiny. This is actually the place where your first dungeon is located.
Okay.
Because if you run out of this gate and run straight, you'll eventually come to like the little cave thing that has like the blue marker, and that's actually the first cave.
Okay.
You can't enter yet because it hasn't been unlocked. But you can. I'm gonna hire a chocobo and run to Swiftport now, or Swift Perch.
Swift Perch. Okay. Hysterical Hawker? That's an interesting name.
Indeed. Can you imagine having to run this on foot and all those things would be attacking us? All the birds, all those big cow things.
I don't have to imagine it. I played World of Warcraft during the vanilla days.
Yeah. But at least in this game, once you're over a certain level, they'll just ignore you.
Right.
Which is actually nice. Unlike like Pokemon where you're running around with a level 100 and level 2 Pidgey wants to pick a fight.
Pick a fight, right.
The small dog energy there.
Yep. So we just hit an hour, or 3 hours. Do you wanna go ahead and call it here, or?
Let's get through this last duty call and then we'll call it.
Okay.
Because we have the drop party anyway.
Oh, we're back to this place.
Yeah, we gotta run back and forth to the same places quite a bit. Because we're no-name adventurers right now.
That's right. Who are we looking for, I don't see the...
Did you not pick up the quest correctly?
Note. Well, it says take Betarin's note to Raynor.
Oh, you are so far behind.
Raven.
Yeah. What's up?
How could you let me do it? How could you let me do it?
Cause I thought you were there.
How could you let me do it?
Cause I don't have your stream pulled up. You gotta go to the. You gotta go all the way back to Limsa. Talk to the Marauders Guild guy. He'll tell you to go to come here. So you get to run all the way there. I'm already in the instance part, so I can't go back out now. I guess you got homework before next stream. Catch up, fix your quest to catch back up.
Remember what we talked about before about running off?
Well, I thought you picked up the quest properly, talked to the right guy and all.
How could I? I have to skip through all of the dialogue now, so I don't know what's going on.
But you would have to interact with the guy first to skip the dialogue.
Great, yeah.
Alright, fine. We'll get you straightened out, and then you can read all the dialogue from now on. No questions asked. I'll just sit patiently in the corner.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to do it, because otherwise I'm not gonna know what's going on.
Oh well. I guess we'll just get you straightened out and...
Ride these chocobos around, make me hungry for chicken drumsticks.
How could you... Why would you imagine that with a chocobo?
Look at the drumsticks on that sucker.
You're such a cruel person. Chocobos are nothing but friendly to you.
Oh man, I would eat a chocobo quicker than you could say, eat this chocobo.
Yeah. I mean, I can't blame you, but it's like... They're always your friend in these games. You would want to eat your best friend?
No, I wouldn't eat my mount, but I would eat other chocobos.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But which one would you want to eat, though? There's different colored chocobos. There's a red one, there's a blue one, there's even black ones.
Once you get all the feathers pulled off, they're all pink on the inside.
But I figured the different colors would indicate a flavor. Like the pink ones could be cherry flavored.
Strawberry. I was riding a butterscotch flavor.
Yeah. You had the Butterfingers.
Alright, let me look at this map here and see if I can figure out where I need to go.
The Marauders Guild.
I have no idea where the Marauders Guild
It was literally north of where you talked to the bar guy.
Okay, so...
If you go back to Limsa, there's an actual teleport crystal right outside the door.
Okay, I see it now, the Coral Tower.
We'll get you straightened out. Don't worry.
Yeah, you say that.
Let me have hope.
You can have half hope.
I'll have a halvesy, okay. You get half hope, halvesies.
Yeah. Marauders Guild. Oh, this is your place, isn't it?
Yeah. It's where I carry all the heavy axes. I guess while I wait for you to catch back up, I might as well just do my class quest while I'm here, because it's in...
Human guy. Yeah. Yeah. I am Rainer. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Badrin? Why? Do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet morning are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot?
I lost my directions, you're Zoro. Can you?
Here, read this weirdly enciphered message. An assault on Swift Perch? But we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. And I say some things to him. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Badrin is rarely wrong about such matters.
Mm-hmm.
I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Badrin's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swift Perch is but one of the several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir. Report. It's the Sawagan, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Tidegate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision is made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. The Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sawagan, which means there is every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swift Perch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It is at times such as these I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us not. Malagoo, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swift Perch with all haste and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlements of Phoenix.
We'll wait for him to play catch up.
Okay. Now I'm headed to Swift Perch.
You'll get it soon, hopefully. Do you remember your way?
I think I can handle it. Let's see.
I left the directions on your walker.
Oh, you did? On my walker.
All right, Sonny. Well, you just keep your nose clean until I get there.
Yeah, I will. I'm just working on the my class quest because it's in the same area waiting on you.
Okay. So I do know another way to get over there to Swift Perch, but I'm gonna go back the way we went.
Mine is just I usually just go this way because it's usually faster than having to run.
Okay.
Or just teleport, you know. Because
Well, I think I've taken Chocobo from there back to Limsa Laminsa.
yeah, you can. I usually just use the chocobo or whatever.
All right. Well, I'm on the Chocobo, heading your way. I'm riding through Skull Valley. I don't see any skulls out here though. I'm going Skull Valley.
I think it's because it's like all burnt up. That's why it's calling it Skull.
Now I'm seeing the guy that you were looking at. Wrist flow. Commodore Raynor sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though you bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know that you're fighting for here? This place, Swift Perch. It was rebuilt by the folk who stood it strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish fancy scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody limb. You hear me? Okay. I have entered the instance.
Yep, you gotta do that solo, my man. You can do it. Be careful. Be careful. That one's actually pretty tough because they'll overwhelm you real fast.
Oh, will they?
Yeah.
So these other dudes are not going to help me?
Well, they'll help you, but just be careful because you are a summoner, so you're pretty squishy.
Okay. Here now. I thought all ye yellow jacket worms were meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't followed the plan, I see. I'll what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagan brothers? Heel pat. We ain't standing back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it's your blood that stains Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellowberries you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs be crushed under the full might of the serpent reavers. Seems Swiss Perch was the main target after all, eh? Squad 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you,
Alright.
where we stand.
We're having some fun with that one.
Or no word at all. Oh, they're actually running into fight. Oh,
Did my restream die out?
and dance on your gizzards.
Okay.
We're gonna have us a proper war here.
Is there any out of these buildings I can run into? Oh, I got a magic user here wants to cross spells with me.
Oh, they got flying stuff in here now.
Yep, it's the gargoyle, I think. You should be familiar with fighting them.
Man, that thing does a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's why I said be careful, because they can overwhelm you real fast.
I can't get it targeted.
Hmm.
I think I failed.
Did you die?
I didn't die, but I think I might have run out of time or
The only time you would fail is when you die, supposedly, or the NPC you had to keep alive died.
oh, I didn't realize I had to keep an NPC alive. It didn't say anything about that.
Oh, did it say duty failed?
No, it just went black.
Oh. You sure you didn't crash?
I'm gonna switch it to easy difficulty.
Oh, scrub player. I got it.
Hey, I get enough frustration from Dark Souls, okay?
It's okay.
I don't need it from this. I don't need it from this game.
The only frustration I need is when we raid.
So So now I know that I need to keep an eye out for the gargoyle when it shows up, because it just kind of like appeared and started wailing on me.
Yep. So when you finish this, I think it's just safe to call it a stream. So I'm gonna end mine now since yours.
Okay.
Alright. I'll be back online in about an hour and
I
a
should get it this
half.
time.
So I'll be back online for another stream tonight, but this stream is going on YouTube.